Amiibos.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Very fun little collectible figures for the Nintendo Switch, previously for the Wii U, for the 3DS. They've been around for a while.
And I have way more than you.
I have a lot, but you have a ridiculous amount.
I win.
Originally conceived for Super Smash Brothers, so you could kind of make a trainable custom character that you could battle against and things like that for Smash Brothers. But as time went on, they started getting different features. You know, sometimes it would unlock like a costume, like a unique skin in a game.
Like Skyward, where you got the Zelda costume.
Yes. And then but for a while now, Amiibos have been kind of doing this thing where they basically shower you with like free stuff, kind of.
Yeah.
Take Breath of the Wild, for example. You tap an Amiibo, it drops like a crappy sword. But there is an elephant in the room, and it's coming your way very soon, and that is the Loftwing Amiibo for Skyward Sword HD.
Do tell, Steve.
Well,
do tell.
As most of the internet knows now, because they've been complaining about it for days, Nintendo announced that the Loftwing Amiibo, which by the way is significantly more expensive than the standard Amiibo. Amiibos are generally about $16, $15, $16. Loftwing is going to be $25.
Woo!
It's a premium Amiibo. It's Loftwing and Zelda on one stand. You know.
How about I just pay $10 and you give me Zelda?
Unfortunately, no, that is not an option. But the problem, and the thing that people are up in arms about, is it okay for Nintendo, or any game company really, to lock features behind a paywall? The Loftwing Amiibo is locking a new feature for Skyward Sword HD behind a paywall. So if you want this new convenient feature, instead of having to pay $60 for the game, you essentially have to pay $85 for the game.
I thought you said this was Nintendo, not EA.
So, in Skyward Sword HD, or in Skyward Sword I should say, to travel from the ground to the air, you have to finish what you're doing, basically. What is it? I think you have to go to a save point, right? Or something like that, if I recall correctly. Regardless.
Can be a bit annoying.
Regardless, the way, which it still works that way in Skyward Sword HD, but now, if you have the Loftwing Amiibo, you just tap the Amiibo, and you can instantly go back to the sky. Go do your shopping, collect whatever you need if you're low on, whatever it is, or you need to go do something else for whatever reason. You tap the Amiibo again, and you go literally right back to where you were. The exact spot you were standing. Not back to the area you were in. The exact spot. Works in dungeons, works everywhere.
But they put this, it's an update, so they put this in the game without the Amiibo.
You cannot do it without the Amiibo. It is not possible. So, it is a super convenient, I would suffice to say, or go as far as to say, game-changing feature. Not just convenience, but literal game-changing feature. And it's behind a paywall. And not only a paywall, you can't go on the eShop and say, add this feature for $25. It's a physical paywall.
So here's my issue with that. You remember how me and you got the Monster Hunter Amiibos right away? Oh, wait, we didn't. Because they're sold out everywhere.
Right.
Immediately. So that shouldn't happen this time, right?
I think, honestly, it'll probably be worse.
Yeah. Thanks, Nintendo.
So, what are your thoughts on this? And that's it's funny that you mentioned that. Let me throw this out real quick before you put your next line of thought out here. That brings up a good point. Not only, and I just said this about the feature locking, but that's going to be a very limited run Amiibo. And even if it's not limited run, Amiibos are hard to find half the time anyway.
Yep.
So, even if you said, I don't care, $85, whatever, to get every feature, that's fine with me, I'm made of money, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You have to physically find it. You go to Best Buy, it's sold out. You go to Target, it's sold out. You go online to eBay to look for one, it's $50 instead of $25 because the scalpers, that's the new thing. So, is this fair? And why is Nintendo doing this?
No, it's not fair, and I don't like it. I think it's the Amiibo hunt to begin with is so anxiety crunching to begin with, and now this idea of I want this special feature, and I'm gonna want the Amiibo anyway because I just love Amiibos. But the fact that now I feel like I'm gonna have to get it, and then people bragging about it online, Like I said, scalpers. Ugh. There should be a button online where you can just slap a scalper.
So, we are in the same camp as most of you guys probably watching this video. I think it's ludicrous that they're locking that behind the paywall, which is a shame. I mean, I'm gonna buy the. See, that's another thing. I'm gonna buy the amiibo no matter what because I don't want to say a sucker, but I kind of am a sucker. I love Nintendo. I love everything they put out. I buy all the Nintendo swag, but I'm gonna feel probably dirty doing it. But I'm gonna do it, and I think they know it. Mm-hmm. Nintendo knows it that people are gonna do that because they love Nintendo.
I think the worst part is I'm always in a position when I go into a store and I see an amiibo I want, I have to buy it immediately, and that always gives me such anxiety because mine ain't like that. But that's how it always is. Is this going to be an opportunity where I walk in, see, and I have to grab it right then because it's not going to be there tomorrow.
If Nintendo, I hit the button on this game.
That's your opinion.
So I lost my train of thought because pinball started to play. That's another interesting aspect of it. Nintendo knows who their target demographic is. If there is an awesome Loftwing / Zelda amiibo, their fans are going to buy it no matter what. If it changed the outfit of Zelda, or changed the color of Loftwing, or did something dumb in the game, they're going to sell just as many of those amiibos. Just as many.
Yep.
So, why penalize the people that are already paying full price, mind you, for a port?
Yep.
That's a conversation for another day. Should Nintendo charge full price for a game that's already been out?
That's true. They call it the Switch tax.
So, it's like you're getting it from both sides, man. Like they get you one way from full price for the game, and again, I'm not necessarily against paying full price for a re-release of a game, and again, that's for another video. But that is still, regardless, full price. And then from the other end, you got to pay a premium, $25 for the amiibo, just to get this feature that people are going to buy no matter what anyway.
Yep.
But you still have to find it.
Yep.
I don't know, guys.
And like I said, nowadays with everything, it's a scalper's paradise. So.
That's that song from when we were kids, Scalper's Paradise?
Absolutely. It's been most of my life
living in the Scalper's Paradise.
Shop at Target once or twice. Sorry.
Living in a Scalper's Paradise. Okay, on that note, we need to end this video. Sound off, guys, in the comments below what you think about this entire thing. And if you're part of our Discord, sound off in the Discord for your opinions as well, because we'd like to have an in-depth conversation with you about it.
Absolutely.
But that's about all for this video, guys. So for the Adventurers Guild, I'm Steve.
Still Jesse.
And we will catch you in the next one